welcome to Ellen Ruth Soap. I'm Ellen, and today I'm making a scent that I absolutely love. It's called Red Berry Rhubarb, and this one's from Be Scented. I have rhubarb scents from several other places, but this one, oh my goodness, this is nice. If you don't know what rhubarb is, look it up. They're gorgeous plants, but like a rhubarb crisp or rhubarb pie in the summertime. Where I grew up in Wisconsin, rhubarb grew pretty prolifically. They're beautiful plants. The leaves are poisonous, but the stalks are gorgeous, and this fragrance smells amazing. And so for the color scheme today, I am going to be using my Trial by Fire from Nurture Soap, which is just a gorgeous red color, along with Jazzberry Red Mica. So they're similar, but I'm hoping they'll be a little bit different. I might add a touch of TD to this just to make sure that they're different enough. But to me, those sort of look like rhubarb red colors. And so for the liquid portion today, I am going to do milk in oil using coconut milk. And this is the coconut milk that I like to use. You could also use coconut cream. This brand makes a nice coconut cream. One of the reasons I like this one is that it doesn't have guar gum or any other additives to it. And you can use coconut milk with guar gum, but it can speed up trace, and it's just an extra ingredient that I don't particularly want in my soap. So this one doesn't have it. I love it. It's thick, it's creamy, it smells coconutty good, and that's what's going to be the milk and oil portion of this soap today. I haven't thought about what I want to do on top yet. I'm going to see how everything is just feeling, looking. I know this fragrance behaves. I have soaped with it before. It just smells so good. So let me get everything pulled together, and let's come back and make some rhubarb. What is it now? Oh yeah, Red Berry Rhubarb Coconut Milk Soap. All right, it's soap additives time, and what I've got here is coconut milk, and I water discounted from my lye solution to make room for this. So I'm going to add it right into the oils here. Milk in oil method is what this is called. Milk and oil, because you're putting the milk in the oils, right? Another way to add milk to soap without doing the frozen cubes, if you want to do 100% milk, you freeze it in ice cubes or get it in a slushy consistency, and you add your lye very slowly. Whether you're using coconut milk, oat milk, cow's milk, goat's milk, that's how you do it if you're doing 100%, and that keeps it from scorching. You work with the ice thing. If you do milk and oil or add the milk after a trace or emulsification, you can also do that. I like to do milk and oil, but you have multiple options with soaping. It's really cool. So we've got the coconut milk in there, and in come my kale and clay, 2 tablespoon scoop, and my colloidal oats, a 2 tablespoon scoop. So I thought about what I want to do today. I already have the fragrance in here. I've worked with it before. Oh, it smells so good, and it behaves really well. So I'm going to get these dry ingredients blended in and let them anchor in here with the fragrance in the oils. And then we'll add the lye, and I'm going to try and pour the soap in layers. Now I'm going to have breakthrough. I'm not doing solid layers. And then I'm going to choppy up and down with my hanger tool. And I'll show you when we get there. Not a drop swirl. We'll see when we get there. Let's just get this blended up and move on and get to making this soap. We're back, and it's time to get moving forward with this soap. And here is my lye solution that I water discounted the coconut milk from, and it has cane sugar dissolved in distilled water. I put tussa silk fibers, then the lye crystals, and then I put sodium lactate in here after it cooled down just a bit. I like to add the sodium lactate after it cools a little, and I use it at a rate of 1 teaspoon per pound of oils. That's how I measure sodium lactate. So I'm going to add this in. We're going to get up to emulsion, and then stir our colors to a nice trace and get to pouring. And oh my word, this smells really good. Yum, yum. All right, let's get in here. And you'll see it turn from an ivory color to this beige color, and that is the lye reacting with the coconut milk and the sugars and all the good stuff. It'll bounce back. This fragrance does not discolor, and it doesn't have any vanillin in it, so that'll bounce back to a nice creamy white. right, it's the next day. It's been almost 24 hours, and oh my goodness, this smells so juicy and delightful. I did come down and steam the top earlier, and I didn't have my camera with me, so I forgot to film it, but there it is, all glossed up. It is dry to the touch, even though it's nice and shiny like that. So lovely. It didn't have soda ash, but it was just dull and I wanted it to be bright. I did put a blanket over my mold, so this went through gel phase last night. And obviously when I was pouring, it definitely broke through each layer, but then I did the choppy thing, so I'm very anxious to see how the inside of this looks, and there's only one way to find out. So let's get in here and see what we've got going on the inside. The lovely Olga, and it's time to get in this red berry rhubarb. Oh my golly, this just makes me think of summertime. It smells so juicy good, and these colors. Okay, here, before I cut, just look at that. That's the jazzberry, and that's the trial by fire. Aren't those gorgeous? Coconut milk soap. Loving pretty much everything about these. So let's see what that swirl did for me in the middle here. This is going to be, oh my golly, this is going to be cool. Look at that. Ooh, that's fun. Oh wow. I am pretty tickled with these. Oh, check that out. So definitely, you know, the layers broke through, but I kind of wanted that. I didn't want like a stiff layer because I wanted the little stripy things, and I'm just loving the color combination. Isn't that happy? And this is what the coconut milk soap looks like. I didn't add any titanium dioxide, so that is just the natural soap. So again, you can see this fragrance does not discolor. Highly recommend this red berry rhubarb. Smells divine, behaves beautifully. Oh wow, I am so happy with how these came out. Each one is different, which I love. I wasn't sure what I was going to do on top, and after I swirled the colors together, I was thinking about a chevron, and I'm like, no, I want to do like a little sloopy. So I'm very happy with how that came out too. All right, I've got the next loaf here. Let's get cut into these. So as I'm filming this, and probably when this comes out on YouTube, I usually film and then try to release the videos when the soap is cured. So this video probably won't be out for 4 weeks at the time of my making this, which we will be solidly into spring when that happens. And I absolutely love spring. I am not a huge summer fan. I mean, I like summer. I have so many girlfriends that just love the warm weather, but here in Tennessee, it kind of feels like a wet blanket. The humidity gets me down, so I tend to migrate towards air conditioning in the summertime. But let me know, what's your favorite seasons? Does anyone out there watching love the hot, you know, sultry, humid weather of summer? I can definitely see the attraction. I mean, there are times when I'm in the mood for it, but I'm not a big fan of sweating unless I'm working out, and then I totally get it because it feels like it has a purpose. But yeah, that's just me. I think it's my Wisconsin blood from when I was born, even though my husband and I have been stationed in southern regions for the most of his career. I would say the majority of his career we were in Southern California, South Carolina, Virginia. We've been down south, and you'd think I would get used to it, but no. Let me know what seasons are your favorite, and if you're a summer fan, let me know how you stay cool in this hot summer if you're in a hot, humid area.